Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
2 people, including a Metro police officer, are dead after an early morning crash. We have the latest. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7 tonight. I'm Lena Bleetz. We begin with top stories sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. An off-duty Metro officer and another man are dead after a wrong-way crash early this morning. Metro Police said 29-year-old officer Colton Pulsifer was on his way home after his shift when he was hit by a wrong-way driver. This happened at about 12:25 a.m. on I-15 near the Valley of Fire and Tribal Plaza exit. Police say the officer and another man died on the scene, plus one woman was taken to a hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Officer Pulsifer leaves behind his wife and 3 children. Charges are dropped for a woman previously accused of driving under the influence in a 2-car crash that killed her 9-year-old niece. 63-year-old Christina Sorensen was arrested in August and initially faced charges of DUI resulting in death, reckless driving resulting in death, and child abuse or neglect. Sorensen blew a .000 on a breath test and consented to a blood draw after the crash, but police said she failed several field sobriety tests. Her attorney said they are thankful the charges are dropped because, quote, "We knew it wasn't a DUI to begin with." A member of the Raiders is accused of DUI. Review-Journal's Heidi Fang has the details.
Raiders defensive end Charles Snowden faces charges of driving under the influence, according to court records. The Raiders released a statement saying they are aware of the incident involving Charles Snowden and have been in contact with the NFL and local authorities. The club will not comment further as this is a legal matter. Court records indicate Snowden was released without bail and does not have a court hearing until April. The Metropolitan Police Department refused to release his arrest report, citing law enforcement privilege. The Raiders are expected to face the Atlanta Falcons at Allegiant Stadium this week for Monday Night Football. Whether or not Snowden will have disciplinary measures handed down from the NFL or from the team has yet to be announced.
In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Tonight we will reach the 30s by 2 a.m. with an overnight low of 38 degrees at 6 a.m. and warming up to a high of 58 and low of 38 for a sunny Friday to end the week. For Saturday, we should see the return of the clouds, high of 57 and low of 39, and a sunny Sunday with a high of 61 and low of 37. Now taking a look at next week, starting out with partly cloudy skies before the sun returns in the back half of the week, highs in the upper 50s to low 60s, and lows in the mid-30s to low 40s expected all week.
Now for your sports update, brought to you by PT's Taverns. With over 65 locations, there's a PT's near you. Visit ptstaverns.com. UNLV has got their guy. Dan Mullen has been hired as a replacement to Barry Odom following his departure to coach Purdue. Mullen comes back to the sideline from the broadcast table as he's leaving ESPN to coach the Rebels. He served as head coach for 13 years at Florida and Mississippi State, earning a combined record of 103-61. The Rebels finding their head coach in quicker succession than their last coaching change, hiring Mullen 3 days after Odom's departure, while they hired Odom 10 days after firing Marcus Arroyo.
In business, brought to you by G Bank, your best banking experience ever. MGM Resorts is celebrating a milestone in its efforts to prevent problem gambling. MGM says it has certified over 1,000 employees in its GameSense program in 2024, more than double the number it certified in the previous 6 years combined. GameSense is designed to educate casino employees about the importance of responsible gaming. It teaches them how to spot the signs of problem gambling, how to approach this sensitive topic with guests, and how to get them the resources they might need. In health, brought to you by Centerwell Senior Primary Care. Discover primary care focused on you. With Clark County reporting nearly 500 heat-related deaths this year, Nevada officials and groups are looking to take action. In a virtual conference, Congresswoman Dina Titus said that if necessary, she would reintroduce a bill that would require FEMA to release disaster funding for cities experiencing extreme heat. This comes a month after Nevada OSHA established new protections for workers, requiring companies with 10 or more employees to craft a heat hazard plan.
Vegas Nation brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. Aiden O'Connell was absent from the practice field on Thursday for the Raiders, indicating perhaps Desmond Ridder could get the start. Jacoby Myers spoke on what it's been like working with him.
I love his energy, man. His confidence, the way he brings to the field. He knows exactly what he wants. Just at practice today, he was telling me exactly how he wanted the route, where I needed to be when he was ready to throw it, and I'm just like, I respect it, I appreciate it. So, we're going to help him hold it down, man. I know what the emotions would mean to him, so I'm going to do my part to make sure you get that done.
Sports betting brought to you by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. In a possible Super Bowl preview, the Lions are 2.5-point home favorites over the Bills at the Westgate Superbook in Sunday afternoon's showdown at Detroit. The total is 54.5 points. The Lions, who have never appeared at a Super Bowl, are plus 250 favorites to win the NFL championship this season. Buffalo, which lost 4 straight Super Bowls in the 1990s, is a 7-1 fourth choice. The Chiefs are 4-1 to three-peat as Super Bowl champs, and the Eagles are 5-1.
In your lifestyle news, brought to you by LV Craft Shows, has been bringing you the finest craft and gift shows since 1999. Visit lvcraftshows.com for our upcoming events. Sweet music at Cheyenne High School as it hosts its first mariachi concert. The school's mariachi program launched this year thanks to a $60,000 grant from the North Las Vegas City Council and Mayor Pamela Goins Brown. Program Director Elizabeth Mendez says she's been playing instruments since she was 5 years old and is excited to see this band get off the ground.
From that time on, I was like, I want to teach. I want to do this as a passion because without it, I don't know where I would be.
Students say they got to know one another by playing together and they're eager to learn more music. Now for entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's with live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. The newest lounge at Caesars Palace is promising to deliver live rock music with some fancy food and drinks. LVRJ entertainment columnist John Katzlamidas has the scoop.
Caspian's Cocktails and Caviar opens at Caesars Palace on December 20th. It has been announced this week by club operator Click Hospitality. New Year's Eve is going to be rocking with the Vegas indie band Indie Florentino, and that's going to be part of the theme of this club, rock and roll in a hideaway club at the back of the room. Before you get there, there's a cocktail and caviar lounge, and you can enjoy such delights as Pringles dip with caviar. Yes, in the same offering. This place has it all. We call it Posh Rock, and it's just getting started.
Thanks for watching 7 at 7 tonight. Watch 7 at 7 twice a day, Monday through Friday, and search Review Journal to follow us on your favorite streaming platform. See you tomorrow morning for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.